All change. Rules on NHS get a last-minute workover. In the 11th hour reversal, ministers have withdrawn controversial regulations governing competition in the NHS. Just weeks before major reform was due to take effect, placing GPs in charge of over half of the £100 billion budget, the rules on contracting with the private sector are to be rewritten. The climb down, announced by Norman Lamb, the Lib Dem Health Minister, was hailed as a victory by campaigners who have opposed increased private involvement in the NHS. Fears about privatisation have been at the centre of the dispute over the reforms throughout the passage of the Health and Social Care Act, which became law last year. Regulations published recently which govern how the Act should be implemented from this month were greeted with dismay. Critics said they would open up many more services to competition from private companies and would lead to fragmentation of the service. A petition against the measures by the lobby group 38 Degrees gathered more than 600,000 signatures, and over 1,000 doctors wrote to the Daily Telegraph protesting that they made virtually every part of the NHS open to private firms. The Academy of Royal Medical Colleges warned that the regulations could cause dangerous fragmentation of health services. Mr. Lamb admitted the wording of the regulations had inadvertently created confusion. He said that there would be no privatisation of the NHS and that competition should be a means to improve the NHS, not an end in itself. He did not accept claims of wholesale privatisation, but agreed to rewrite key parts of the regulations to remove any doubt. The changes would include assurances that the new GP-led clinical commissioning groups, responsible for buying services for patients, would decide when and how competition should be sought, would not have to put all their services out to tender, and could not be forced to do so from the NHS regulator, Monitor. This has been taken from The Independent from the 7th of March 2013.